pulling ever more creative combinations from my slim deck, trying to pinpoint the rogue's location. Some of them were sheer genius, if I did say so myself. In a sudden burst of inspiration, I slid the 4 of air under the ace. There, that should winkle out your hiding spot. If you've got any better ideas, I'm all ears. Raquel huffed in annoyance, her breath billowing white in the night air. Sunday's very experienced, Ethan said mildly. Experienced? She's an infant. How much experience can she have? I'm 23, I said, stung. Being as old as dirt doesn't make vampires better than humans, you know. Sunday's doing the best she can, Ethan added, though he too had started shifting impatiently from foot to foot. He didn't feel the cold any more than Raquel did, but he wore a leather jacket with his jeans. Vampires like Raquel liked to flaunt their otherness. The more cautious ones preferred to blend in and appear non-threatening. Ethan was the second kind, so he dressed for the weather. For a vampire, he was a pretty good guy. A pretty sucky boyfriend, you mean? Ariel said. Which is why I broke up with him, I pointed out. Ha! Sucky boyfriend? Did you see what I did there? I rolled my eyes and turned my attention back to my spell. I'd drawn my circle on the concrete path with chalk. Cartomancers always had a bit of chalk in their pocket, but I was kneeling on the grass, hoping that the connection with Earth would help. Cartomancy was a finicky kind of magic, and my results were often underwhelming. Raquel was right, not that I'd tell her that. My deck was missing a lot of cards. None of the big guns would work for me at all, so I'd given up carrying them. In one of those cosmic jokes the universe liked to play, one of the world's most powerful cartomancers had given birth to me. Sunday Armitage, cartomancer very much un-extraordinaire. Raquel sighed as I blew gently on the ace and tapped it to activate the spell. Focusing here, I said tartly. Why don't you go sigh somewhere else? The 3 of us, well, 4 if you counted Ariel, but since she was as reliable as a toddler on a sugar high, I usually didn't, were in the deep shadows behind the public toilets at Carandara Falls, a popular local picnic spot. It was a lot less popular since the body of a young guy had been discovered here 3 nights ago, completely drained of blood. The vampires insisted it wasn't them, of course, and even though vampires had raised lying to an art form, I believed them. It wasn't in their interests to prey so blatantly on humans. Since preternaturals had come out to the world in 2000, vampires had been very carefully rehabilitating their public image. No one wanted a return to the days of pitchforks and angry mobs. How long is this going to take? Raquel asked. You know there's thousands of acres out there to search, right? Ethan said. He slouched against the wall of the toilet block, hands jammed in his jacket pockets, outside the tiny circle of light from my candles. Long blonde hair fell across one eye. If it saves me having to trek over every one of them, I'll happily stand here all night while Sunday does her thing. I can't believe I gave up clubbing for this, Raquel said. Maybe if you people didn't lose track of your elders right when they were about to tip over the edge from nutcase to homicidal maniac, none of us